Hey Bri, how are you and the babies doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey Bryce, we are good. How are you? How is your wife? We actually ended up going through with our divorce. It wasn't working, and she was happy as a military wife. We've been divorced for almost a year now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It was for the best. I saw on Bozo's page that you two are in the middle of a divorce as well. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. That guy was a jackass. Really, because he thinks of you as his best friend still. No, we work together, but I could never be friends with someone who speaks about women, especially his own wife, the way he spoke about you. I know this may be out of line, but I'm stationed only 1 hour from where you live now. I'd love for us to be able to get together sometime. I saw you on Bumble, but I figured you wouldn't match with me since we actually know each other. I don't know. I'm not looking to start any more drama in my life, and I know that Bozo would flip out if he knew we were hanging out. I understand. I won't try to talk you into it if you're uncomfortable, but if your only reason is Bozo throwing a temper tantrum, I promise I know how he is and I can handle him. I think you're a great woman, and I'd love to be able to get to know you better. Just let me know. How tall is oldest now? She's 48 inches exactly as of her last doctor's appointment. Why? Okay, well, at being that tall and 8 years old, she doesn't need a car seat anymore. I never used one at 8 and I know you didn't either. So no more car seat for her, okay? She is not ready to be without a booster seat at least. State law says she can be without a car seat at 8. She's 8, is she not? Yes, but it also has to do with maturity. She honestly still needs to be in a harness as she still tries to move around in the car, but at least a high back booster with a tight seat belt. She is not mentally at a normal 8-year-old's maturity level. So you're saying my baby is too stupid to be in a car without a car seat? No, of course not. But she is autistic and has AD. She is not yet capable to sit in the proper position for that long and has poor impulse control. If you got in an accident while she was improperly seated, she could unalive. This is why she hates you. You give her all of these bullshit diagnoses and treat her like she's stupid. You never cared about her or bonded with her. She doesn't want to use a car seat anymore, and I will not make her. I can't force you to use a car seat on your time, but we will continue to use on our time. Your opinion is... I see that you are trying to call me. It is not a court-ordered time to call, and it's past the children's bedtime anyways. Is there an emergency? Answer the phone. I need to talk to you. I am not currently able to speak on the phone. Please just message me on here and I will respond when I am able to. It's Friday night. Where exactly are you that you can't answer the phone? Who are you with? Matter of fact, if you're out with some guy, who are the kids with? You wanted to be the primary parent, so why are you not with them? The children are asleep at home with my parents. They are perfectly safe. What I am doing is of no concern to you. Wow, so you're just out whoring around, huh? Who's the guy? Do I know him? Does he know you have a husband and family you betrayed and tore apart? The fact that you're ignoring me makes it clear that you're guilty as fuck. I hope the guilt ruins your date, and I hope he sees how fucking crazy you are. You're still my wife, you know. God looks down on unfaithful women. I'll find out who he is, don't worry. And I'll make sure to destroy your relationship just like you destroyed mine. I'll let him know exactly who you are, not who you pretend to be. Daddy, today was the last day of school before Christmas. We don't have to go to school until next year. But aren't you sad that you don't get to see Daddy for 10 whole days? It's okay, because Santa is going to come to our house and your house and we all get presents. Aren't you excited for presents? I'm excited for you to get to Daddy's house so you can see what Santa brought you. Mommy said Santa gets to go to 2 houses for us. That's so cool. All of my friends at school are jealous that Santa comes for me 2 times. Well, that's not true. Santa is going to go to Mom's house. He only comes to Daddy's house for you guys. No, he comes here too. He came here last year too. I can call you on Christmas and show you the presents he leaves us. Oh, baby, Santa only goes to good people's houses. Your mommy was so bad in the past 2 years that Santa won't go there anymore. So she lied and said some presents were from Santa when they weren't. Mommy lied to us. She probably didn't want you to be mad at her for Santa not showing up. I'm sorry that I had to tell you guys the truth, but I want you both to know that I will never lie to you, no matter what. I'm sorry that your mommy is a liar, but Daddy is always here for you. What time is court tomorrow? It is on the paperwork you were served with. Okay, well, I am asking you, can you not just tell me so I don't have to hunt down that paper? Bozo, I am not your secretary. If you can't find the paperwork, you can call the courthouse. Maybe I just won't show. You do realize that if I'm not there, they will just postpone the hearing again and you still won't get that divorce. If you choose not to attend, that is fine. My attorney is already prepared to request the judge to grant the divorce in your absence. We have already been separated for over a year. Do you realize that once this hearing is over, we will officially be over? There will be no going back. After that paperwork is signed, I will never take you back. This isn't something to jump into without thinking. Yes, I am aware. That is the entire point. This is going to be the biggest mistake of your life. I've given you time and space to realize your original mistake, and you still are too blind to see what you've done. You are destroying your life. I still have my ring. I still have our wedding photos. You are the one who has caused this. You ruined our lives and our children's lives. I don't understand how you became this person. Court is now in session for the divorce of Bri and Bozo blank. Your Honor, I am requesting another continuance. I still have not been able to secure an attorney to properly represent my best interest and my children's best interest. Someone has to think about the children in this. Request denied. I allowed you for extra months to find an attorney. There is absolutely no reason to not grant this divorce if one party is no longer wanting to be married. Your Honor, I am just confused. I don't understand how we got here. I feel like I am trapped in a never-ending nightmare. I'm sorry, are you confused as to how you got to court today? No, I am confused how my perfect marriage to my beautiful wife ended here. I don't understand where we went wrong. I love her so much. I can't go through with this. Divorce is never easy, but this is a no-fault state. She is allowed to request a divorce no matter what you feel about it. We are simply here today to finalize the divorce and divide all marital assets. Then get it over with. We have no assets or marital property, unless she wants half of the suit I wore to our wedding to symbolize how she ripped our family in half. I'm wearing it now. Go ahead and let her have it. I'll take it off now. Please refrain from stripping in my courtroom. Put your shirt back on. I will review the list of marital assets submitted by both parties. Your Honor, I am under the belief that all marital assets that were listed in the original separation agreement are no longer in the possession of the other party. In our first hearing, the other party was ordered that all marital property was to be kept until the final divorce hearing. Both parties were told this, specifically. It was ordered that the opposing party was to keep the SUV, the bedroom furniture, and the living room set. As you already know, Mr. Blank has openly admitted to returning the SUV to a local dealership. according to Facebook Marketplace listings. He has posted and marked as sold all bedroom furniture and living room pieces. You can see by the listings that he sold these pieces and profited over $5,000 on marital assets that he had no right to sell. Well, I got evicted because I had to pay every cent I made to her. What else was I supposed to do with that junk? There are plenty of options, Mr. Blank. You could have stored it in a storage facility. You could have even asked Mrs. Blank to hold onto the property until today's hearing. Instead, you willingly broke orders from the court once again. That's a joke, right? I'm not just giving her everything. She's already taken everything from me. Plus, she took all of the tax credits and stimulus money for the children. Where was my half? You were not entitled to those. Those are for the children and primary parent. She was not obligated to split those with you. How convenient. Of course she can do no wrong, Your Honor. I want you to order her to remove her mask. I can tell she is mocking me. I want the court to be able to see what kind of person she truly is. I will not order someone to remove their mask in the middle of a pandemic. You are free to put one on as well if you wish. I don't need to wear a mask. I'm not afraid of a virus, and I don't need to hide my face in court from the shame she must carry. Okay, well, as we already have a custody order in place, we do not need to discuss that. By my estimate, the total cost of marital assets that were sold by Mer Blank total $5,430. Therefore, the court orders that Mr. Blank is to reimburse Mrs. Blank a total of $2,715. This divorce is granted. May both parties leave here today and move forward with the knowledge of what mistake they can avoid in future relationships. Court is now dismissed. Are you able to see Bozo's Facebook and YouTube page? No, he blocked me after the last court hearing when we used his posts as evidence. Why? Do you remember the night on base when you threw Bozo a birthday party at your house? Everyone had been drinking and you and my ex-wife were trying to learn some TikTok dances. I know that happened, but I don't really remember exacts. I drank a lot that night. Apparently Bozo filmed the two of you dancing and you were trying to show ex-wife how to move her hips the right way. He posted the video of it on Facebook and is accusing you of being a lesbian and destroying both mine and y'all's marriages. Oh my God, you're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. No, I'm not. He tagged me in the post and everything to apologize for his ex-wife home-wrecking my marriage. I am so sorry. I should have seen him recording you too. I had no idea. It's not your fault that he is a literal psycho. You should remove the tag probably, so it's not on your page too. And you can report the video. He deserves to have his ass beat for his behavior. Do you know how hard it is to get kicked out of the military? He's such a child, even the government doesn't want him. I should have seen him filming it and kicked his ass then. Bryce Blank, I'm so sorry to show you this. I wish I would have known sooner. But apparently my bitch ex-wife didn't ruin just our marriage, but she destroyed yours as well. You're a good man, and so am I. Neither one of us should have had to be Abu Dollar Ed at the hands of cheating, whoring women. I don't know what your ex was like behind closed doors. But if she was screwing Bri, she probably is just like her as well. I was going through my phone and deleting all pictures and videos I have of Bri when I saw this video. I must have recorded it while I was drunk to show you and help us divorce these bitches. But I guess I was too far gone and forgot. I know you pay alimony and child support to your ex. Maybe you can use this video to show that she was a cheater, and you can probably get out of paying her. Cheaters like these two don't deserve a dime from us. Let me know if you need to talk, man. I'm here for you. Your mother and I tried to tell you when you first got with her that she was no good and clearly a low-class woman. I hate that you had to go through years of pain from being with her. and that she is still finding ways to abadollery you through the courts. But at least you are free from your marriage to her and can find a good woman who deserves you. What I hate most is giving my babies such an evil mother. I wasn't going to give you the attention you wanted from this post at first, but it's been eating at me all day and I don't think I can stop myself at this point. You are not a good man. You weren't when we were on base together, and you aren't now. You weren't this Abu Dollar Ed husband you portray online. Do you know how many times people caught you screaming at Bri and your children? Or spouting off crazy threats to her? How many times did my ex watch your kids so that Bri could go to prenatal appointments, and you were home? You keep saying you took care of the kids by yourself. But my ex and I would be babysitting while you were playing Overwatch. This entire post is bullshit, and just another way to try and abudollery a woman you no longer have control over. They were dancing. Bri threw you a birthday party and was actually having fun for once, and you're going to post this and attempt to humiliate both of these women. Yeah, my ex and I split, divorced sex, but even if she had cheated on me, I wouldn't be trying to find loopholes to get out of financially providing for my child when she has him primarily and gave you the last 10 years to raise him. That's being a man. You're just a spoiled brat. Take this video down now. On all platforms, you need help. Hell, first off, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about when it comes to Bri. You didn't live with her. She's extremely manipulative and deceitful. And I'm sure she told you both sob stories whenever she got the chance. Second off, no lying cheating bitch deserves a cent of my money when they're the one that ruined our marriage. I guess you're too whipped still to stand up for yourself, but I am a man. And I won't be walked all over. And third off, this is my video. It was recorded in my residence and I have full rights to it. So don't tell me what I need to do. You aren't my superior. Sounds like you still have feelings for your ex and maybe you're the one who needs help, man. I was trying to help you out. I don't have feelings for my ex. What I do have is respect for the mother of my child and the woman I spent over a decade with. No matter how our relationship ended, I will always show her respect. Because my child deserves to see how a man should treat people. Then you really are a giant bitch. I don't know why you're coming for me when I never did anything to you. I thought we were friends. You thought wrong. Think about your actions and how they will inevitably hurt your children that you pretend to love so much. There's a reason that the only people who give you any sympathy on here about your case are people who don't know you in real life. I will not be able to facilitate a phone call for you and the kids tonight. I can give you a makeup call tomorrow. At the hospital with my mom. They think she had a heart attack at work today. I don't give a fuck about your mom. You have to give me my phone call or I'll file contempt. My brother is home with them. You can call his number if you want a phone call tonight. If your mom actually had a heart attack, let me know so I can break out the popcorn and have a celebration. I have been so nice and forgiving to you, but now I'm over it. You've hurt me too much, little lady. Maybe she should stop drinking and lose some weight and start going to church. I bet this is God's way of punishing her for doing such a shitty job at raising her daughter. This is the children's grandmother you are talking about. No matter how you feel towards her, the children love her and it would hurt them if she was no longer here. Actually, they would be so happy she was gone because they hate her too. They tell me that Mimi is mean and beats on them and is always drinking. They only love their paternal grandparents because they know they are safe with them. I will let brother know you may call his phone tonight. Don't bother. I will just call tomorrow. My blood pressure is way too high right now to be dealing with your shit and I can't handle any more stress. Who are you dating? I know you're dating someone. I saw your Instagram story about the flowers you were sent. I deserve to know who is around my children. No one is around the children. If I enter into a serious relationship and choose to have them around the children after an appropriate amount of time, I will inform you before I do so. Also, my Instagram is private and you are blocked, so please stop cyber stalking me. You didn't answer my question, and I'm not cyber stalking you. I don't even want to see you, and I'm not jealous. You look like sheet now anyways, like a fire-breathing dragon. Have a great night, Bozo. I'll have a great night not having to look at your ugly mug. Also, Middle told me last week that he's embarrassed that you look so bad and I was so much better looking than you. I said nothing about you for them to bring that up, so it's sad that they even are embarrassed about how bad you look now. Whoever you're dating must be blind. Yeah, I'm single still, but I am attractive and know how to treat a woman and how to take care of myself. It's called taking a shower. Washing your hair so you don't look like a crackhead with nappy hair on your head. Your racist comments about my hair are noted. Have a good night. What do you want? Just trying to speak to the kids and tell them I love them. Are you with them? Of course I'm with them. I brought them to the park across town because I actually do fun things with the kids. Asterisk Bozo gets out of his truck and starts walking with the phone asterisk. Is someone with the kids on the playground? They're way too young to be out there all alone. Plus, that park was just all over Facebook because someone's child was almost kidnapped there last month. Oldest and middle are just fine. I can see them from my truck. Youngest is at home with my parents taking a nap, so chill out. I know what I'm doing. They're 7 and 8. They wouldn't be able to do anything if someone tried to take them. Please stay with them out there, at least on the bench. Nobody would dare touch them when I'm here. They wouldn't make it out of here alive. And it's only taking me this long to get to them because they don't want to talk to you and are running away. Oldest is about to cry. Oh look, it's been 15 minutes. Sorry, Bri, phone call over. You can try again tomorrow if I'm able to answer. You should focus on why the kids don't like you instead of whoever you're dating. When is Mimi coming home? She should be able to come home tomorrow. We can call her tonight if you want. I'm sure she would like to see you guys. No, that's okay. Did you know that only bad people have heart attacks? They happen 'cause their hearts are sick from being bad. That's silly. Heart attacks happen to good and bad people. And Mimi had one because she had something called a blocked artery. But she's going to be okay. It's not silly, it's true. Our daddy is the smartest person ever and he is never wrong. Yeah, Mommy, you don't get to say it's silly, you're silly. No, you're stupid. Daddy is smarter to you and stronger than you and the best daddy ever. Oh, now, let's take a minute here and think about what we are saying. I never said anything bad about your dad. And it's not okay for you to say anything bad about me. Daddy said that you're a bad person because you're dating someone and you and Daddy are still married according to God and Jesus no matter what. So maybe you'll have a heart attack next because your heart is bad. Yeah, you have the worst heart ever. You're a bad mom and we hate you and you're ugly too. Are we able to file an emergency hearing with this recording I have? The children came home from their dad's house and immediately started being extremely hateful and telling me terrible things your father says about me. I feel like that, accompanied with the fact that he violated the knockout order every single day, should be enough to actually hold him in contempt and force some type of consequences on him. Listen, I hate to have to tell you this, but it's not enough. The video you have of the children would be viewed the same as the videos he submitted of the children. You don't want to do that. As for the NACO violations, you risk the judge viewing you as petty or vengeful to file contempt over just that. Those will help our case, but only with solid evidence alongside of it. How have their counseling sessions been going? The therapist tells me that Middle has begun to refuse to talk to her. He just sits there silent the entire session. And Oldest will just tell her how fun Daddy is when they are there and she can't wait to live with him. When I ask Middle why he won't talk, he says Daddy said not to talk to strangers and the therapist is a stranger. Just keep doing what you've been doing. The final order gave you what we needed. We don't have to take him back until we have everything we need. My dad isn't able to do exchange this weekend, so I think it's time for you to put your big girl panties on and stop bringing your daddy with you to exchanges. It's ridiculous that I am not able to go to exchanges because you have to always have your dad there to hold your hand. There is nothing that would prevent you from doing exchanges when I have a third party with me. They don't get out of the car and don't interact. I don't want to even see the man, so you are not to bring him so I can get my kids. The only way I will agree to not have a third party with me is if we exchange at a police station. Otherwise, either he or my brother will be with me. Oh my God, everything that comes out of your mouth shows how much of a spoiled brat you are. You've had your dad at every exchange for over a year. It's time to grow up. The only thing that has stopped you from attending exchanges for the past year is your own anger and pride. You should be thankful I haven't been to any exchanges, or the kids would cling to me and refuse to leave with you. I haven't gone because I didn't want to make this harder on them. But you don't care about that. My mom will pick them up instead. Let me know when you grow up and stop needing your parents for everything. Some primary parent you are. I am so glad we can finally go out again. I know you don't want to go anywhere when you have the kids, but 2 weeks is such a long time. It is, but I just don't want to rush into anything and have the kids find out we are seeing each other. They know you as a friend and I don't want to confuse them. I get it. I totally respect that. I just can't wait until you are comfortable with them knowing me and Middle used to have a lot of fun with his superhero toys when I babysat him. Plus, I honestly am not ready to listen to Bozo once he knows we are dating. He will lose his mind. Speaking of him, don't freak out, but I think he's going to find out about us a lot sooner than we thought, because he's walking over here now and he does not look happy. Oh, this is fucking rich. I should have known that you'd start going after my friends once I divorced you, Bri. God, you are so damn pathetic. Aren't you supposed to be with the kids right now, and not at a bar? I had obligations to my pool team because I, unlike you, actually have friends. Bryce, get your ass up and come outside with me so I can beat your ass like I've been wanting to. Or I'm taking this pool stick and breaking it over your fucking head. I'm here on a date with Bri, not you, Bozo. Go play with your friends. That's it. You know she's only trying to get with you to make me jealous, right? You want that psycho bitch. Have her. She's just going to Abu-Dollar you and take everything you have before she ruins your life too. Sounds like an issue for me, not you. Thanks for the concern though. Get the fuck up. Get up now. You want to act like a man, then fight me like a man. Get up. No thank you. I have better things to do with my time tonight. Then I'll drag your ass out of here. This is my bar. Oh, Bri, you're recording. Good. Then remember when you watch this back that you're a good digging whore. Bozo, honey, come on. The bouncer is coming and you know if he kicks you out you won't be able to come back. He warned you after your last fight. Kathy, get the fuck away from me. Not now. You should listen to Kathy. At least he has a real woman looking out for him now and not some gold-digging child. A real woman? Huh? I thought you preferred minors, not senior citizens. I'm not even much older than she is, you know, and I know I look much better. Shut the fuck up, Kathy. Let's go. I'm not losing this place over their ashes.